Yo guys, what's up? My name is Contranaut, back with another speedrun today, this time of a raceful map called Insomnia by That's What Brad Said. This map has 4 roles instead of the traditional 3, so pretty interesting. It's going to be a little bit of a longer speedrun. Start out here, I'm going to get everything I need. Inventory management is really important in the early game. I have like barely enough slots that I need to be able to not inventory, so there I grab the chest while I'm falling down the ladder, and then I have to use that health pot before I get this quartz in my inventory. With first roll here, I need like exactly all the blocks that I mine. If one goes over the world, then I basically need to like mine one later or make up for it somehow. Yeah, so basically throughout this whole first roll I end up losing 1 block, which I'll kind of show you how that affects the run later on. But just getting the first roll here, I have to grab all of it, of course. And yeah, so far I've been able to manage all these things in my inventory without having to open up my inventory. I'm going to inventory in a second here to put the sword in my hotbar and take the wool out right here. And then, yeah, mistake there, just place a torch. That seems to happen a lot in all my world record runs. Anyway, coming out here, so I'm going to do a jump here, have just enough health to do it. I'm going to place the rest of my blocks. I really want 1 more block, but it's okay, I can make up for it. Here I'm coming in a second. For second, I'm going to get the chain armor and, so I have to get this chest. Chain armor and sharpness potion. So what this allows me to do with the iron sword is be able to one-hit all the mobs. And right here is a huge break in this run. I kill this enderman and I get an extra enderpearl. I already picked up 1 before I get 1 later. This brings my total to 3 and allows me basically to save 15 seconds later on in the run, which is insane. Insane time save. So yeah, coming in second here. Second, like I was trying to say, it's just really hard to do fast. I mean, you could get it 100% if you did it slow, but, you know, don't want to do that. Want to get a pretty fast run a second, so, yeah, I try to plow through with the sharp sword, but I only get past second, like, maybe 1 out of every 20 times. It's pretty insane. I did like 7 hours of resets, today, and only got past second 3 times, so this run included. Yeah, so that kind of gives you an idea on how little often you get past second with a decent second. The second was actually pretty bad, but I mean I survived, so I guess it's a pretty good second. Lots of creepers in here that I have to kill. Just trying to crit them to get the 1 shot, but it's kind of hard when there's tons of them around. You can't jump fast enough to get all the hits in that you need. A couple dual skeleton spawners here. Skeletons are really annoying because you don't have a bow to deal with them. And then we're coming up on the wool here. I usually just try to rush this part and pick it up. So there's second wool. At this point, I'm pretty nervous because not only did this run, looks like it's going to get past second, but we have an enderpearl, so you can save 15 seconds later on for the last wool that we run. Yep, coming out a second here. We have to... Well, we're running out of food. We had to grab just enough food in the beginning. He only gives you bread. So we're going to pick up some more food in a second here. We also have to clear our inventory a little bit in order to pick up this next chest. Actually, the items that you get in this run work out pretty well. You get a speed pot at the very beginning of the run, which takes you... it would take you through most of the run, but we get a couple of speed teapots right here, as well as some more food, which, you know, is just in time. We also get Feather Falling 4 boot, which is going to be useful later on. I'll point it out. Coming up here, I'm going to keep our speed on for this part, and then we're going to turn it up to speed 2. There's a large walking section from this part of second, at the end of second, to 4th wool, which is the wool we're going to run next. So yeah, long walking section here, and then we have to go up a bunch of stairs, which is pretty hard to do with speed 2. It kind of depends how good the run is, whether or not I kind of risk these stairs. So here I take a little bit slow, shifting on the turnarounds. We get another chest here, which gives us good food for once. We can switch from eating golden apples from bread. And we get a couple more picks, which is going to be important. And then here, the map maker puts in a shovel, which we will need. There's about like 7 soul sand blocks. So this 4th wool is a 1 wide like digging wool. You're supposed to get like all 4 of the like levers and pull them and pick up the wool that way. But Chris and Jack actually found an exploit. You could just go straight to the wool box and place a button and it'll dispense the wool without having to pull all the levers. So that saves like, I don't even know how much time, like 2 minutes probably, maybe more. Tons of time. This digging section I always practice. It goes pretty smoothly. This is like actually a really good digging section, so that's nice. And then yeah, it takes almost exactly 2 golden picks to do this, and then we're gonna pick up this button and place it down, and we kind of screw up there a little bit, but the wool dispenses, and so we're just gonna inventory here while we wait for the wool. Put on those feather falling 4 boots, get all of the wool in our inventory plus blocks, and eat a golden apple, and then pick up the wool and leave. Yeah, so the only other run of this map was done by Chris. I think he got like 11-minute time or something. This run's like really painful to run. This map's really painful to run though, just because of second. You only get past it like 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20 times, depending on how bad of a second you're willing to accept. Yeah, so I don't want to come back to this map, but it's a pretty nice run. I should have put that speed potion in my inventory earlier, so kind of have to waste time putting it in there. So we're going to just speed pot back, and the 3rd wool is kind of above where our 2nd wool was. It's a large pillaring wool. And then here's where the feather falling 4 comes in. We can just drop down here and waste and skip all those stairs. It saves a lot of time. I used to enderpearl this section, but then I found out that you can just do that drop with the feather falling 4, so definitely worth it. We pick up our 3rd and final enderpearl here. Like I said, normally you only have 2 enderpearls. We have 3. We always use 1 here. Enderpearl to this tree right here. It's kind of a tough enderpearl. You can definitely fail it on good paced runs. Just gonna pillar up, and here's where we're gonna use the extra pearl that we got from the Enderman earlier, just before second. Just enderpearl straight to the wool, save pillaring like 14 seconds worth of pillaring. And then we just have to bridge a couple blocks and we can enderpearl straight to the monument. Put purple wool in our inventory, and placing is going to be really bad. It's really hard to place on this map because it's all spread out, and also you just never get runs to this point. So yeah, I waste like 5 seconds placing. But yeah, really good time. Considering all the RNG, I'm really happy with this run. See you guys later.